First, I would like to pay my respect to teacher and hello classmate. Today, my team will be presentation the teachers center for all of you. It have a lot of the main idea, but for this evening, we will take a main point for presentation for you. The main point is teacher is in charge and also have three main idea. They have demonstrate and curriculum and utilate. I can read it, it's a bit small, but for the first one will be the turn for Kakvey will be presentation for you.
Go to our topic. So the first point is demonstration. So what is demonstration? Demonstration in general is that is an act of showing someone how to do something or how something works. So back to our topic. When teacher doing the demonstration, there are 2 points. First is show and explain. What that means? That means teacher show student about what relate to the topic, the content, and explain them something related to it. For example, I would like to example about gravity, so that teacher explain that student that every object that have mass is has gravity. That means every object has gravity. So example, teacher show them one object. I mean, example is that a pen. When the teacher drop a pen, that pen will fall. Yeah, fall to the ground. So teacher can explain student that pen has gravity. Yeah. Second is that check for understanding. That means after all that explanation, all that showing something, teacher will make sure student understand what he try to show, what he try to teach, what he's demonstrating them. For example, teacher may ask the student to explain back to him or her what is gravity, and so the teacher back, so that that is to make sure student is understand about gravity. Yeah, so that's all for me. Next point, I would like to give Mr. Phetra.
Yes, thank you, Kakvey, for explain for demonstration. For me, I will show you about the curriculum. Here I have 2 ideas of curriculum. The first one is learning material. So teacher have the main idea or the main point to do. They have to make the learning material something like a textbook. Maybe the first we have to introduce the how to produce the textbook to our student. And one more is a workbook. A workbook is for the something like develops from the homework or assignment and combine it together to make a workbooks. And a flashcard, maybe students have another method to understand or another approach to learn or how to understand. So teacher must be make sure have a lot of material to explain them. Something like a flashcard, something can be a picture, can be assigned to show to the student. And the next one is manipulative. Manipulative is can be um, the main material one that teacher have to produce it to make sure everyone can be understand for our session or our unit. And the last one is a visual aid. Learning material is can be not only the sign or only the pictures, but teacher also can be used the visual aid, something like a graphic to show something like can be show the computer to the student, but we cannot show the computer if we don't have a real computer to show for them. So you can be use the visual aid, and we can go to the internet and search the graphic of the computer to show to the student. And the next one is the main activity about the curriculum. Teacher must be have a lot of activity to facilitate or control the class. The first one is deal and practice. To make sure everyone can be practice the homework or their assignment, a small or big, it depends the time or the specific or a situation. The next one is this project. Maybe a teacher can be provide a small project to do something like to make a video, to take some about the routine activity, or something like a short video to publication on social media. And maybe it is a good activity to do with our study. The last one is group work. So student teacher center maybe also have a group work, maybe the same student center, but teacher maybe have a lot of roles play to make sure everyone can be understand our topic or our homework to make a student can be understand the same page. Yes, for me, for curriculum, that's all. And the last one will be the turn for Chatra for presentation.
First of all, I would like to say good afternoon to the teacher and to all my friends. So I'm Sochetra, and today I will do a presentation about teacher center, and I will pick up one main idea is teacher in charge. As you have known already that teacher center, it means that the teacher is more active than the students, right? And yeah, so the student doesn't need to do anything. They just sit down, listen to the teacher, think about what teacher explained, and they take note, right? So one of the teacher in charge will be authority, okay? Authority means like the power of the teacher. Here I wrote ultimate authority. It means that the teacher have a big power to control the students, okay? So in authority, I will tell you about 5 responsible of teacher. The first one is controlling. So what does it mean by controlling? Controlling is for teacher, because teacher center means that teacher have to do a lot and prepare a lot. So controlling is the most important for teacher. Here I say controlling, it means that the teacher have to prepare like curriculum, that what Phetra just mentioned. And teacher have to identify the activities in the classroom before they start the class. So they need to control everything before they start the class. Yeah. And the next one is about expertise and experience. So because the teacher is expertise, right? He is or she is expert. And he or she also have a lot of experience. That's why they need to use their authority to manage the students. Example, like the teacher is mathematics teachers. So the teacher will have a lot of knowledge about mathematics, and we have a lot of experience of solving the problem about mathematics, right? So teacher will use this experience to share to the student and to manage to instruct the students. Yeah. After that, another point that I want to tell you is about classroom management. So when we talk about authority, for teacher center, teacher will manage everything in the class. Example, before we start the class, during the class, and after the class. So the teacher will manage everything. Yeah. Because student just only sit down and listen. So they need to everything for the teacher. And for the classroom management, teacher will make sure that all the students sit down properly, put their hands on the tables, and they need to listen, they need to answer the question that the teacher give them. That's all. Yeah. And another point is assessment. So when I talk about assessment, it means that teacher have to use his power to analyze the student's performance. Like example, if he wants the student to do anything, teacher have to look and see, and they need to analyze the performance of the students, whether they are good enough or they need something to improve. Yeah. And another point is, the last point for me, decision making. So it is very important for the teacher to make decision for the students, because students sometimes they cannot make decision by themselves. So they need the teacher to have, and teacher need to use his authority to make decision for the students. For example, if teacher give 1 or 2 exercises to the students, so the student need to follow the teacher. Teacher decide to give 2 exercises only. And so teacher will use his power to make decision for the students. Okay, so that's all for my presentation. I hope that you will understand what I talk, and thank you everyone for your spending valuable time to listen to our presentation today. Thank you. Do you have any question?